fucking Cormier and Ian Ousley! Yo!
How you guys doing? Oh, wow.
It's good.
What's up, yo?
Hello. Guys, how we doing today?
Good.
Yes?
Good. Yes.
Have we enjoyed the con so far?
Oh my gosh, absolutely.
Okay,
yeah, it's
all right.
amazing.
So we just got to maintain the level of enjoyment because you're already there. All right, I like that.
Absolutely.
I like that. Guys, I am going to offer for you guys to ask some questions in a bit. We've got a microphone over there. Just don't ask for spoilers. Don't do that, okay? And I also have been told that we need like a cap on any marriage proposals. No marriage proposals, okay? None. If you do it, I'm throwing a shoe at you, okay? Don't do that. Guys, this show, beyond incredible, right? Right? Can I get some love for that? Okay, just a second. The fandom behind it clearly already existed as the cartoon series. It's been this great phenomenon. Were you guys fans of the cartoon before you got cast in these roles?
No, I'd never heard of it before.
Stop it!
I'm joking.
He's lying.
I'm joking. No, yeah, I grew up on the show, like
it.
on the reruns on Nickelodeon. So,
Of course.
And then when it got put onto Netflix during COVID, I got reintroduced to it. Like, oh yeah, I used to watch this as a kid, and then it was like, oh wow, this show is like really as good as I remember it being, but like even more so as an adult.
Of course.
So, yeah.
Of course. Gordon, what about you?
I mean, I was born after or before. Wait, after or before? I'm getting confused. After. I was born after it came out, so I have a little excuse. But no, since I booked the role, I've seen it about 26 times.
That's what I'm talking about.
So
absolutely, yeah. Go ahead, make some noise for that. Make some noise for that.
Just kidding.
Yeah. Now, how many OG Avatar fans do we have in the room right now? So they've heard of it. Okay,
that's a lot.
Yeah. So here's the thing, like all of us that have been like super big fans of this series since the beginning, we have this kind of attachment to it, and the idea of it going into live action, which allegedly had happened before. I don't claim it. Yeah. What?
What are you talking about?
It was a rumor. It was a dirty internet rumor. Yeah. But when you guys get this opportunity to take something that is as beloved and you get to put your spin on it as actors, is that something that you welcome as a challenge, or is that something that you're kind of like, ooh, I don't know?
Yeah, I'll take this one. I mean, I think just as a fan, because when we were auditioning for the project, I had no idea what it was.
Okay.
Like, because it was under a code name.
Yes.
So in the video, it just came out recently, actually, where I realized that it's Sokka in Avatar: The Last Airbender. I was like, oh my god, it's Sokka, what? And so the first week of my life was like, oh my god, this is so dope. And then eventually I was like, oh my god, I'm Sokka, what the heck? Like, how am I gonna do that? It's so much pressure.
I love it.
So, but the thing that's interesting is it's different than adapting like a book into a movie, because in a book you obviously like want to get it exactly like the book into a movie, but a whole other world with an animated show, because people have a visual representation of what they think Sokka is, or Aang, or Katara, and so it's an immense challenge.
Of course,
it's like, oh wow, like people, you can look at Sokka and be like, that's Sokka, or that's Aang, and so yeah, it was a huge challenge, but we were excited to take it on.
I love it. Gordon, do you agree?
I mean, yeah, I'm going into it head first, eyes closed, with a goofy-looking Aang grin on my face. So I was really excited after I booked this. I had no clue what it was, like. But after I figured it out, I studied up. I'm ready, and I hope you guys love what we did with it.
Oh, we did. Definitely. One of the things that I can say as a fan of the original series and what you guys brought to the show is that you brought something authentic and original. So it's almost a plus that you weren't so rooted in what the cartoon had to be. You guys got to bring forth something really amazing. And I think something that is kind of understated from us as fans, but you can clearly see the tenacity of it, is your martial arts background and how that affected your abilities to perform. Can we talk about that? How long have you guys been doing martial arts?
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing martial arts since I was like 9 years old.
Okay.
I studied Taekwondo, and
Excellent.
so I I won a world championship in that.
Make some noise for that, y'all. Come on. That's right. That's right.
In 2016, and I'm a 3rd-degree black belt. So, but the dope thing about that is not Sokka's martial arts background.
True.
So a lot of that was like just learning how to unlearn technique, like just put my heart and soul into it, and none of the technique stuff. So that's what it looked like for me with the martial arts background.
Respect.
Well, for me, I also did Taekwondo from ages 6 to 7. So, big flex.
That's right.
Long story short, I didn't remember any of it, so I had to train.
Wow.
I was working at it, and I mean, hopefully I figured something out.
I think so.
Yeah.
He's really humble about it, but like
No world championship here.
oh man, he's really humble about it. But actually, like we did this 6-week long boot camp,
Right.
preparing, and so like actually I was like we all learned how to bend every element, which is actually kind of cool.
Oh, that is awesome.
But like for Gordon, because he didn't have like that foundation yet, he had to work so much harder because he had to be a master on
Right.
day one. And he was going home and like practicing for hours, like he would take videos of like what they were gonna do, bring them home, practice all night, come back. I mean, we were at boot camp for like 8 hours.
That's amazing.
For 6 weeks, so he really put a lot of work into like looking how he looks for the character right from episode 1. So,
I love it.
Yeah, he killed it.
That's powerful. Yo, make some noise for that, because that's dedication, tenacity. You essentially hit like an avatar state in the training sequence style. Like that's absolutely amazing. When it came to your castmates, getting along with everybody, I mean, this is a lot of personalities, different folks. Were you guys immediately like clicked up as friends, or did it take some getting used to as actors first and then kind of vibing as individuals?
You mean our siblings?
I mean,
Our
that is the
family.
way. Absolutely.
Do you want to take this one, or can I?
Yeah, go.
Oh, okay. Well, the second I saw these guys, like I knew these are my family. That is my goofy older brother that I'm gonna be battling it out with till I'm dead.
And then Dallas, right? The goofy one.
Sure.
Oh.
Then
Well done.
Dallas, the stoic one.
Yeah.
Like, or that's what I thought at first until I realized he's actually a little sweetheart. And Gawandio, sister. And I mean, is that everyone?
I mean,
Is that
it's-
everybody I should talk
What about Appa?
Can I go deeper?
You can say Appa.
What about Appa?
Yeah, when I met Appa, actually, he was mid hibernation, so it was quite sweet. I gave him a little hug, and then Momo popped in, and then I think Ian called him a chicken wing for some reason.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
It's true. It's
yeah.
really true.
We argued about that for a bit, but it's okay now, and I love these guys. So
I love
it's
it.
awesome.
Oh, that's absolutely amazing.
Co-sign.
I think we got to give you guys a shout out. Earlier this month, it was announced that season 2 and 3 have been approved, which is fantastic. Again, a true testament to what you guys have been able to accomplish by bringing these characters to life in this real setting. My question to you though is, have you actually watched season 1 yet?
Like of our show.
Yeah, have you guys watched it? Of your
No,
show?
actually.
I was gonna say,
I'm
like-
kidding.
Really? No? Or have you seen it?
Yes, I have.
Oh, you've seen it. Okay. You know what's funny? Me and Dallas actually got together like when it got put on our account like a little bit early
Ooh.
before it got like fully released. And
Privileges.
it wasn't even fully done yet. Honestly, it still had like a lot of VFX that needed to be done.
Right.
But yeah, me and Dallas stayed up when that happened. Like I drove to his house, which is pretty far from mine, like about an hour. And we watched it until we literally couldn't anymore. So we watched like 5 episodes deep,
Wow.
starting at like 10 p.m. And then we fell asleep, and then we woke up, and then we were like, all right, bro, let's finish it. And so we finished it. So we
That's
finished it in like
amazing.
one day.
So wait. There was an opportunity in the multiverse somewhere that you guys could have recorded you watching this, and then we get to watch that. Like,
Oh my gosh.
that would have been amazing.
That would have been crazy.
Okay, so book 2, I'm gonna need
Okay.
that to happen.
Okay.
Pretty please.
I got you.
Okay, that's what I need.
With the
to do.
cherry on top.
Yes.
There we
Yes.
go. You too.
Oh yeah, Gordon,
Yeah.
you gotta be there. Like that's important. When it came to getting into your characterizations, the costuming, all the wonderful things, what was the amount of time that it took to do that magnificent arrow on your head?
So long. Give me a minute. So
sorry,
it
that was
took me
traumatic. I'm
about.
sorry.
Yeah, it's a really harsh experience actually. going into it with season 2, I'm gonna have to put my head on straight and get ready
You got
to enter
this.
the
You got
beast.
this.
But
Having flashbacks.
the pain. But every single morning I would shave my head. That took about 30 minutes because we'd go over with one razor, then we'd go over with a slightly tighter razor.
Wow.
And then one more slightly tighter razor. So that took about 35, 40 minutes.
That's a level of trust I don't know I have for anybody.
Well, no, they're the safe razors. Like,
Okay, all right.
Like the electrics. So I was pretty happy with that. Then I got the arrow put on, which was about 45, 50 minutes, or it could be like an hour if we run into issues. So my whole makeup process was about an hour and a half to an hour and 45 minutes if everybody's gonna get in big trouble.
That's okay. So listen,
Including
anybody
me,
that's
'cause I couldn't
cosplayed
stop
as
wiggling.
Aang, I need an hour or so on your cosplay. That's what you have to do. You got to get in that mode. Was it easy clothing to move around in? I mean, it looked really comfortable. I would wear that to the grocery store. But was it something that you like would literally like move around well in? For either one of you.
Yeah. I mean, the full picture isn't up there,
Yeah.
but that was definitely the hardest one to move in, which is funny
Okay.
because it's my armor, so it's like the one I'm moving in the most. Because it's not metal, it's like plastic and rubber. At one point, those were real metal like chain links.
Oh my gosh.
But it was like too heavy. I never even like put that one on. That one was too heavy. So, but yeah, like the pants I'm wearing are like sweatpants. They're like stretchy. Like,
Okay.
And we were very comfortable in the Southern Water Tribe. We had the like basically Uggs on. We had like armored Uggs.
That's so dope.
But the thing is, we were in that volume stage,
Right.
which is like a 360
Yes.
degree microwave because it's like all lights, like
Right.
even on the ceiling and the sides, and it's also the snow, so they're white lights. And so we were cooking.
Of course.
we were cooking.
Bright
We were-
and burning.
Yes, bright and burning. They were like having to like make us look cold, obviously, because we're like sweating like in the parkas and stuff. So.
That's insane. So since you brought up the volume, I think it's important to kind of like get us into that mindset of when you're acting in the volume. One of the best parts of it is that you really kind of are in the environment. So it's not so much imagination. Did you guys have a favorite location that they created in that?
Ooh,
Hello?
for a minute I was so worried that's my phone. My mom would she would. Let me think. Ian, you want to take this one? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Honestly, I really liked the Southern Water Tribe.
Okay.
Just because it was like rolling hills of snow and stuff. It looked really good. The gates of the city, and you had the Fire Nation ships in the background, like the wrecked ones.
Brilliant.
So that was really fun. For the volume, yeah, and we loved being on location. Honestly,
That's awesome.
So yeah, like being on location is just amazing,
course.
fantastic. So, what was your favorite?
I mean, I really like the air temples.
Yeah.
Like this.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's really awesome because it was kind of like the first things I was shooting to.
Right.
So as my introduction, I was like,
That was before or after? Like the air temple? Like, never mind.
I was wondering where he was going with it. I was lost too, Gordon. It wasn't just you. It was me too. No, considering some of the characters that we kind of know are coming up, those of us that have seen all the other books, are there any particular characters that you are excited to see potentially in 2 and 3?
Toph. Yep.
Yes. Yeah.
As you guys would know, Toph is like my age, so I'd have a person my age on set, which would be like incredible because like I was 12, a child, acting with like an adult crew, adult tutor, adult everything. So just having another person my age on set is gonna be so lit.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I love it. I love it. Ian, what about you?
Sparky Boom, man.
Let's go. That's gonna be the episode that I watch and repeat first. Like I already know that's gonna happen.
Hey man, it's gonna be my screensaver on my phone.
Yes. It's gonna send out Christmas cards. Like, yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. No, again, with the reaction to your performances, the audiences that have like really taken to you. How has that been as actors? I mean, fairly young in your careers here to have such a high mark of an accomplishment. What does that set the bar for you moving forward? Does it give you sort of an idea of like what kind of projects you want to do next?
I'm just so grateful that the fans were so receptive to our performances. Honestly, like
you earned it. Come on, come on.
But like we just love the show. We were all so passionate about making this project like what it was. So. I mean, in the future looks like season 2 and 3, and like sticking to the grindstone and like making sure that those are amazing, and like we make improvements, and we just keep that same level of passion up.
Love it.
I think that's kind of the future for what I'm thinking about right now.
I like it. I like it. He's focused. That's the most soccer thing ever, actually. I like that. Gordon, what about you? Still focus on just being your avatar self? Your best avatar?
I'm so sorry. Can you repeat that question?
No.
I zoned out for a minute.
No, it's all good. Like, considering how people have responded to your performance here, and it's really like been met really well, does that kind of set the stage like, oh, you want to do more franchise pieces, or you're more interested in maybe like some standalone projects, or are you just really sticking to Avatar?
I mean, doing Avatar has been like one of the most amazing experiences of like my entire life. It was such a gift. But it's taught me that live actions of animations are extremely difficult to do with hair and makeup. Like, just, if I could do another show where I don't gotta shave my head every single day for like my next role, that would be pretty cool.
That would be nice. Okay.
I would enjoy that.
Okay, but we're gonna send it up to the casting gods, and we're gonna say, hey, let's not shave stuff. Okay.
Yeah. And I also know. I keep on saying this, but SNL, if you guys are watching.
Listen, so yeah.
And you guys want to host, like.
That was absolutely amazing. I saw that clip. You go on Jimmy Fallon's show, and you're like, so SNL's upstairs, right? Like, I'm just saying, that was one of the coolest, boldest things I'd ever seen. Have they called you back yet?
Well, how confidential is this?
Okay. No.
Well, I'm not saying I'm going on, and I'm not saying I'm not going on, but I may or may not have possibly, probably not, but maybe had a conversation with somebody that might have something to do with SNL. But
allegedly, hypothetically,
but
nothing's real.
No, it's all a lie.
Yeah, okay, no. I love that the opportunity was met. Like, I mean, you shot your shot, and that was absolutely incredible. The question I now have to follow up with is, Ian, if he goes, are you gonna try to go too? I mean, it's SNL. You gotta pop in. You gotta, right?
I mean, yeah, I love comedy stuff, so I would love to do that. I mean, that'd be great.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's gotta happen. Okay, listen, we're gonna write the skit right now. It's gonna be an Avatar thing, and you guys show up, but it's gonna be the blue people instead.
That's good. Oh yeah.
I almost cosplayed as that for this, actually.
Wait a minute, how did we do this? What happened? What made you change your mind?
The hair and makeup, I couldn't get them on time. I couldn't get them here on time.
All right.
There's always next time.
Next show, okay, cosplaying as blue people Avatar, but still bending. I think that would be hilarious. It's gotta happen.
That's good.
It's gotta happen.
That's good.
I am gonna open up things for you guys to ask some questions. So very carefully, quietly, securely, line up to the microphone. But I'm gonna ask one more before they get started. As they're doing, did you see how quick they jumped in that line? That was insane.
So dope.
Absolutely insane.
Good job, guys. Oh, do I see a cosplay as Aang?
I love it.
Okay, we see you. That's awesome.
So my last question, considering the greatness of the cartoon series, I'm a big cartoon fan. Are you guys cartoon fans? And if so, what is your favorite cartoon series and breakfast cereal to eat while watching it? Whoa. Yeah, I got personal with it. That's right. Favorite cartoon series and your favorite breakfast cereal too.
Can we like, obviously Avatar: The Last Airbender is up there.
I mean, you don't have to say that. That's sweet.
Can we do besides Avatar: The Last Airbender?
Absolutely. No,
okay, so Avatar 1,
yeah,
then let's go for 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I wake up. I'm not stalling. I wake up, I get a shower and stuff, I get ready, and then I watch Naruto?
Okay, all right.
Okay, yeah.
That's solid.
And while I'm doing that, I'm eating I'm not gonna name the company.
There you go. There you go. They gotta pay him for that.
No free marketing.
That's right.
But it's a special kind of cereal that may or may not have like a lot of protein in it and be like shaped in like flakes, and they taste really good.
Okay. All right.
It could start with a V, maybe, and like vect something. But
I've literally never heard of what you just said.
you've never heard of vector?
It's all good. It's all good. No. They gotta talk to
Vector,
your
if
people.
you're seeing this, please
Yes.
send me free cereal. Please.
You're all about taking those shots. That's what I'm talking about. That's my avatar
This
right
is
there.
what careers are about.
Yes!
Free stuff
Absolutely.
and making people happy.
Yes. Secret sauce of life.
Yep.
That's good.
Ian, what do you
I
got?
like that. Okay, so Avatar: The Last Airbender, but
Obviously.
then kind of niche, but Over the Garden Wall.
Let's go.
I love that. Like, I make every single person in my life that like I love and cherish watch it. Like,
Smart.
sit down with them, and I bought it, so it's like, okay, this is like the initiation to like being my friend, close
Okay.
friend. You gotta watch Over the Garden Wall. So, and then like a newer thing would be Arcane.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Dude, wait, you
Good
haven't
choices.
made me watch them.
Oh, well, you live in a different country, which is the only issue. But
Okay,
hey,
okay.
season two, I got you.
Season 2, okay.
There we go.
Easy.
I like it. I like it. Well done. Well done. Let's go to your fans here. Hello, friend. How we doing?
Good. How are you guys?
Good.
Fantastic. How you doing?
Let's do it.
Awesome. Sorry. I don't know. So, what is your favorite arc that you want to see adapted into live action from the original show?
Favorite arc?
Space Sword.
Yes.
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 Like character arc?
Character arc, story arc, anything.
No bias, but aim.
I mean, that's real. That's real.
Yep, 100% authentic, not Zuko. Even though like, no, just Aang's on top. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a,
What about when they take your homie, when they take Appa? You want to see that arc?
No.
Dude,
Why would
that
you
is
bring
so
that up right
dark.
now?
No, I don't want to
Literally
see
said that
that.
before.
Huh?
No, we're not getting another where your homies at right now. That you said that before. You
Have any of you guys seen that interview?
Yes.
Where your homies at?
It's true.
There's good ones though. There's good ones. Thank you.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Hello.
Hi, so this is kind of like a two-part question, but you guys have mentioned that you've watched the Avatar series, so I wondered if you watched the sequel, Legend of Korra?
Yeah. Legend of Korra is awesome. Controversial opinion, but yeah, I love Legend of Korra.
Thank you. My brother disagrees. He says it's okay, but I really like it.
Is your brother here?
Yes!
Where's he at? Point him out.
Hey man, how you doing?
Wow. Wow. He put his fist up with authority. Yeah, I said it. And I'll do it again. Okay.
So, do you guys have like a favorite episode in like both the series?
Oh.
I got one. What's yours?
Oh gosh, bro. Jeez. I don't know. First of all, I haven't seen Korra actually.
Okay.
But I'm biased because I'm not in it.
I'd watch it though. It's really good.
I should watch it. I need to watch it.
You're there in a flashback.
There you go.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
Favorite episode? That's really hard.
True.
I'll just say, so the last time that I watched the whole series was during COVID because I rewatched season 1 for this because I didn't want to. Anyway, that's just like it was my thing. So I'll say like Kyoshi Island for
Good one.
season 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
So this is for Avatar favorite episode? Like
Avatar or Korra, whichever one's your favorite from the series.
Hello, Zuko here. It's a good one. Like that's like such a good Zuko talking to the frog.
Yes.
And then like him pulling up and then all of like me, Toph, Katara, Sokka, but I don't know. Just
His
going all tough.
His conversation with himself about
I
what
mean, yeah.
Uncle Iroh would say, and like talking to himself about, oh, what would Iroh
Oh
say?
yeah. It's awesome.
That's
This
a good
is
one.
just such a great episode.
I love
Thank
it.
you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello. I want to start by saying thank you. I was really, really scared to watch this when it was first coming out because I was like, I don't want them to mess up the thing that I love with my whole heart. And you didn't, and you did really a great job.
Make some
And,
noise for that, y'all.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we saw a bit of Sokka's love life with Yue. I am wondering, in the future, if there's any hope for the Zuka shippers. I'm just putting it out there, wondering if that's anything I should continue hoping for.
Yes.
I hear you. I hear you.
You can't spoil it. Netflix has shooters, so yeah.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
We haven't read any scripts yet, so you can only hope, right? I'm just kidding. Yeah, we have no control over that, and I don't know. So, hey, I'm right there with you.
Okay. Are you guys talking about Zuko and Sokka? Like Zuko?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, well, I also haven't read any scripts, but I would like to say, on behalf of the whole fan base and the whole cast, we are really excited to see what you guys might do with it if you do, because I mean, I'm in full support. I think that'd be really
You're very
nice.
talented actors.
Yeah, you guys are both. They're a perfect fit.
The charisma is there.
It'd be really cute, you know.
Storyline we all.
Yeah. I'm currently writing fanfic about it right now, so I got you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
I hear you. Thanks.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello, I'm a big fan of the show, just want to say. I love it. Anyway, my question is for Aang. So we never really see Aang's mom or dad, we see Gyatso. What do you think happened to your mom and dad? And then with Sokka, do you think if your mother in the show was still alive, it would be completely different than what it is?
These are existential questions.
Sorry.
This is really deep.
Yeah.
Great question, actually. I can't remember. There was. I am like loopy right now. Okay.
Sorry.
I didn't know where this come from.
Day
Okay.
3 of Comic-Con. It's not your fault.
No, there's actually a whole thing behind it. I think that the air nomads never know their parents because every 100 or 50 years they do this thing where, well, kids happen, and then they never meet their parents. I think that's how it works, but I just saw a video on it on YouTube, and I'm deciding to trust it cold-heartedly, so.
Very nice. And then Sokka, what about? Sorry.
Yeah. What was the question again? I'm sorry. If my mom was alive, would it be like different for Sokka specifically?
And Katara too.
Yeah, I mean definitely. I mean, like especially we really get to get into those parental relationships in our show, which is great, and how much obviously like our relationship with our parents and lack thereof impacts us. So yeah, I think it would have been completely different if our mom was around, or if I had a father figure to look up to more that he wasn't going to fight. But yeah, that's a really interesting thing to think about. Thanks for asking that.
No worries. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi, so my question's for Gordon. I was wondering if you brought any Canadian culture or food to the set, like ketchup chips or talk about bags of milk or anything?
Okay, so Ian actually loves ketchup chips. So he won't admit it, but he's a Canadian. He was born and raised in Canada and definitely is Canadian, right?
Totally.
Yeah, 100%.
Not from College Station, Texas at all.
No, definitely
Not
not.
even a little bit.
No.
I was low-key hating on the ketchup chips thing too. Like I was like, what in the world, ketchup chips? But
Yeah,
it just
until
like
he tried them.
it just makes sense actually.
Yeah.
It's like French fries exist with ketchup, so obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hey guys, thank you for coming to Toronto Comic Con and spending some time with us. My question is for you two. Do you guys have any funny blooper moments that you can share with us?
Yes.
Who's gonna snitch first?
Ian has so many of these.
Yeah, there's some ad libs here and there. One of my favorite ones is I think there's we've seen the blooper reel, so hopefully that will come out soon. But I think that there's one where I'm like, I can't remember what's happening, but I'm like, watch out, he's going over there, and Gordon was like, yeah, Gordon was like, Gordon was like, he said the line that was before that line, so like we like repeated each other. It's like when you say like, hey, how's it going? And your friend's like, hey, how's it going? Hey, how's it going? And you keep going back and forth. So it was like, who's that guy over there? And he was like, where is that guy? And I was like, he's right there. So that was awesome. It was a good moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was 12. So.
And of course, thank you for having us. We love being
Yeah,
on
it's
it.
amazing being here.
Thank you.
Thank
Great
you.
opportunity.
Thank you,
Thank you
guys.
so much.
Hello.
Hi, I really like the show and how everything went on in it. And I'm just wondering, in the future, do you think there's gonna be a Tales of Bossing Say?
I mean, we hope.
The ooh.
Right. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. It's like, yeah, thank you for asking that.
Yeah.
We really hope that that's there. We have no control, dang it.
Right.
But hey, we'll, we're trying to like make sure, obviously, like those key story moments happen. So yeah, thank you so much for asking.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, thank you.
And that's the thing to remember too, is that you have to condense so many episodes that are typically in a book into a much smaller palette of episodes on Netflix. So there are going to be some things that aren't going to be there, but hopefully the best things truly are.
Absolutely, yeah. Thank you so much. Of
course.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Have a
much.
nice day.
Thank
You too.
You too.
Hello.
Hello, Gordon. Nice A+ cereal choice. My question is, you mentioned that you got to learn each of the 4 bending styles. I was wondering which was your favorite to learn.
Choose wisely.
In character or out of character?
Both.
Both. Both?
Absolutely.
Okay, well, for Aang, I feel like he doesn't really... Am I going off the cartoon, or... I'm so sorry.
Go off your show and then
Our show.
your personal experience.
Okay, Aang only learned one bending form in our show. So I feel like he really enjoyed learning airbending. Then for me, I loved learning firebending. I mean, it was really tough for me, but it was so much fun. Like, so much fun. Like, you just get and there's a lot of screaming. And me and Dallas, like, just recently we start, like, I'm learning stuff from him. He'd, like, say he's just, like, swinging his arms and, like, just screaming and yelling and mixing martial arts into it. So I just like the sound of that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and
Did anything I say make any sense?
Absolutely.
100%. sense.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
You're good.
Go for it.
Firebending is like the most similar, I think, to like Taekwondo like forms. So I would say like my favorite bending style that I learned was waterbending.
Okay.
Because it's very different. It was cool to like imagine the weight of the water. A lot of the like technique in waterbending has to do with like using your base as your gravity and like moving.
It's more Tai Chi based,
Right.
yes?
Yeah. And so that was really fun. That was really fun for me.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Chrissy. There's like 2 questions. Ian, did you give the painting to Gordon?
Did you give the painting?
I have it still. I also have
Painting?
a friendship bracelet for him still. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to you.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
My real question is, it's gonna be out of nowhere. Did you steal anything from set or wanted to steal something from set?
Whoa. They just got hired for season 2 and 3, and you want them to admit to stealing stuff?
Wait, before we say anything that comes out of either mine or Ian's mouth is completely theoretical
That's
and
right.
probably didn't
It's a
happen.
lie, and it's honestly just to like conceptualize,
Yes.
like to answer this question well.
So we didn't do
would
any
never
of
take
this.
something from
What
set.
law school did you go to, Gordon? Because you are on point. I love
Oh,
it.
actually, my father is a lawyer. I'm kidding.
Yeah, I would. I mean, obviously, would never take something from set, but I
Ever.
ever,
Yeah, ever.
future, but yeah, like I might have a boomerang or something. Probably might have like some gloves. Some gloves.
That would be cool if you did that.
If I had that, that
Yes.
would be really cool. I might have like like different versions of what the boomerang was
That would be cool
that
too.
existed, but yeah, no,
Of course.
that would be
of course.
dope though.
I mean, not saying I did, but if I did steal anything from set, it would be in my room. It'd be my bow staff hanging on my wall. I got lotus tile right beside my bed. I can't remember. There are a few more things I maybe could have took. I took parts of my costume. Hush hush.
Allegedly.
Maybe.
In this
No,
universe.
probably not.
Right.
In the what? Sorry.
In this universe. In this made-up
Yeah, in this
universe, we're
made-up
talking about,
universe.
yeah.
Yeah.
And there are like 15 more things that I took in this universe. But dude, my house is loaded, and I am more than grateful to have this stuff. So, thanks, Netflix.
Hey!
Thank you for
love
the
it,
very
I love it.
hypothetical answers, and enjoy your time at the con, a few hours.
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
thank you so
Yeah.
much. I gotta warn the line. We only have like 5 minutes left, so we'll see if we can get through as many as we can. I just want to give you guys that heads up.
Ian, let's make it spiffy.
I will not ask as much as I was going to then.
You got it, bro.
First one, really quick, more as a favor. Could you guys try and push to get The Rock to be the Boulder in season 2?
Dude, we have mentioned it so much. That is an amazing question. We love you for this.
Yes.
And my actual question was, what was the most like physically demanding scene for you to shoot in season 2?
Oh, physically demanding scene.
Do you want to go?
Do you want to go? Okay. Oh, okay.
Shockingly enough, it was in preparation for one of the scenes instead of it being like an actual scene.
Wow.
I think for me, it was like I had like 2 weeks notice that I was gonna be in a scene in the show where like Suki, walks into my bedroom, and I was like, oh god, I gotta get in the gym like yesterday. So that's probably that was the most physically demanding thing that I did on the show. I was like leaving set every day from like 12-hour days to like go to the gym for that. So
The 5-day 6-pack. That's what that is.
There it is.
I got you. Gordon, what about you?
I mean, most physically, did you say physically demanding scene?
Mm-hmm.
Scene, basically any fight scene I've ever done has been like, because I tried to do as much stunts as possible. I've probably done like 99.5% of them all. But probably my fight scene was Zuko in the marketplace. No spoiling anything. You guys watch the whole thing, right?
Oh yeah.
If
Oh
not,
yeah,
is
I'm
it
fine.
more?
I'm fine.
Yes.
But season 3, if the ending of the cartoon happens in our live action,
There you go.
that's gonna take some training. I'm gonna be on that for like a year.
It's all good. It's all
Yeah.
good. You got that. Thank you.
Thank you.
yeah, thanks so much.
Hello.
Aww.
Am I allowed to?
Yeah. Just
Yeah. Move that down. Somebody help.
somebody.
There we go.
Yeah.
Excellent.
All right. So my question is, Sokka,
What's up?
is Katara your actual sister?
Yeah. Right.
Yes. Like the actress that plays Katara?
Yes.
Yeah.
God, I wish. Dude, she's like my younger sister, but no, she's not.
All right. And how do you fly without your glider, even when?
Do you have another question? Okay. So I'm not gonna make any excuses, but Aang was jumping from they're spires, right? Is that what it's called? Well, from thingy to thingy, and mid-air, he was blasting off, similar to when he sneezed in the cartoon and flew up 10 feet, and then jumped up really high. So he's like doing the same thing. Am I good? Come on, guys.
That counts. Totally
That's good.
counts.
That was fantastic.
I love it. Thank you.
There we go.
It's gonna
Thank
have
you
to
so
be
much
our
for the
last
question.
one, I'm afraid.
I have 2 questions.
Oh.
First of all, I know when I watched the live action, when the Fire Nation ships come at the start, when your mother is killed,
Why are these kids getting so dark?
I noticed Katara was there in the live action. She was hiding, but in the animated one, she wasn't there. She came as Sokka, as your mother, and the guy were talking, and she said to go get your father. And then when they came back, we all know.
Right.
So which one do you think is more accurate? Was she there, or
Which we'll frame this. Which one do you think is more emotionally traumatic?
Perfect. Yeah, I mean, I think that obviously seeing it is very emotionally traumatic.
Of course.
I think that's the answer. But yeah, like I think just for those character moments in our show, like
Right.
that's kind of what we wanted to have, like just more digging into the personal life of each character. So yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Just one more question.
Well, I'm sorry, we got the signal that we have to clear out of here. Toronto, I need you guys to do me a big favor and show all the love to Ian and Cormier.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
So very much. Thank you guys for joining us this weekend. Guys, we're gonna need you to exit out the back. We gotta clear this room up for something else that's coming up. But guys, thank y'all so very much for everything that you've done.
Thank you
Bringing the show
guys,
to
you're
life.
awesome.
It's been absolutely fantastic. Thank you guys.